TV, we're talking heavy hitters now at the Beacon Hill studio.
All right, it is heavy hitter time, joined by Peter Kagis of the Boston Phoenix, a man who has spent many days at the Brookline Public Library.
Not nice.
And that is a very nice microphone you have there. Cosmo Macero of O'Neill Associates, a man down over 120 pounds. Although I've been told by my spies that after last week's heavy hitters appearance, you did get a foot-long sub at Al's Cafe.
A foot long?
That's what I was told, Macero. There was no veggie.
I don't eat. I'll eat a half a size, not a foot long.
It's a mere 10 inches.
Told. So exactly. Bigger than that microphone.
Listen to Wink Martindale over here, the game show host. Match game 76.
Well, if the game is dead or alive, apparently the answer is dead. Let's talk about Osama bin Laden and all that is there. First, Cosmo, let's start with this. What's your favorite part of this story?
It's got to be that situation room with the president and all of his top advisors. Just transfixed by watching this unfold in real time, live.
Out of 24, a Jack Bauer type moment.
Absolutely, a real sort of Cuban Missile Crisis moment that they are on video to see. It was remarkable, and you can see the tension on everyone's face. The president has a remarkable look on his face. Hillary Clinton, the Secretary of State, they're all transfixed. It's a powerful moment.
And to know that it goes wrong off the top, to think what must have been going through their head.
Sure. I mean, they're under fire right away, but they pulled this operation out. You can see all the drama of this episode right there in that photo.
What's your favorite part of this story, Peter?
Oddly enough, it was the waiting for Obama to appear. I got a news flash on my BlackBerry, as a lot of people do, that it was expected. And it was during this time, while I was waiting for it to appear, that I began hoping that, boy, if we did take this guy out, I hope it wasn't a drone or a bomb. I hope it was real live, commandos, using good old-fashioned weapons, which it was. I mean, it was a real military triumph.
I think my favorite thing is George Bush said dead or alive. Barack Obama said dead. Dead? And I never would have thought that from this president. I think we call that progress where I live, Cosmo.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, this is politically, in terms of the president's foreign policy and foreign affairs record, take it off the table as an issue. Take it off the table. This is, I don't know if I should even say arguably, the most significant, meaningful, successful single military operation since the end of World War II. I can't think of something else that has this much significance in the moment at that point in history than this.
A couple of questions now. One is, and this seems to be bubbling up a little bit now, we shouldn't be celebrating a death, and just because someone died is not a reason to high-five people, Peter.
Well, thousands of people died in New York, in that field in Pennsylvania where the plane went down, and outside the Pentagon, and we mourned they're dying.
But I think it's a natural. Remember the shot where they were drinking in the tent and they were sort of high-fiving each other, and I didn't hear this outrage at that time.
Listen, people all respond in their own ways, but that there's a natural wave of celebration is quite natural. I think what's really impressive, though, is the way President Obama has handled himself throughout this. Very stoic, very commander-in-chief-like. I mean, I dare say that Ronald Reagan couldn't have done any better.
I agree with that.
Short of some people, understandably so, waving some flags at Ground Zero, I think Americans are celebrating the way we celebrate something like this, recognizing what this means, the accomplishment that it is, the fact that we never forget. We're not dragging effigies through the street or burning flags. What we're doing is reminding the world that we don't forget, and we finally have accomplished this important mission.
The burial at sea has become an issue now, and whether we followed Islamic tradition or whether we were insulting Islamic tradition, people are now apparently outraged by that.
Listen, people around the world can be outraged by whatever they want. The outrage has been drowned out by the international acclaim that Osama, there I made the mistake, that Osama is dead. What I found remarkable is that even the Pope, in a statement, wasn't gleeful, but he made it clear that this was a positive development. bin Laden was a very, very bad man, and most Muslims repudiate him.
There may have been a strategic purpose to burying him at sea to prevent some kind of martyrdom of his gravesite. The kindest thing I can say is, you know what, buzz off. Whether there was a strategic purpose or not, doesn't matter. Okay, this guy was the embodiment of evil. He was of evil, and an enemy of freedom throughout the world. And he's dead, and we're better off.
For all those complaining about how we handled his corpse, a simple thank you would be a suffice. That's all we need.
Well, you know, look, great care was taken that he was given the last rites in effect, according to the Islamic tradition.
Gene needs a raise, that guy just said. That's the most outrageous thing I've heard. Quickly, gentlemen. SEAL Team 6, National Heroes, should be Times Man of the Year, no question about it. My question is this, Cosmo. Now that they've gotten this done, do you have a use for SEAL?
I got people dropping dimes on my lunch, so I got a use for them.
What long sub you have?
Hells, thanks a lot. I got these squirrels in my garage because there's a hole in my roof.
Right. I got a woodpecker, and I need somebody to take it out.
Come on down.
Under cover of darkness, because that would be a fine, of course.
Come on down.
My agenda, like the president's, is top secret.
But there is some use for SEAL.
Oh, yes.
Peter Cadges, Cosmo Macero over there. You want to see Cosmo? He'll be appearing at Al's Cafe a little bit later.
I will, right down there on State Street. Thanks.